This is the KoziSense Massage Chair Full Body. It has an L-shaped silhouette with a solid back, a smooth two-tone black and brown faux leather wrap, and a rounded arm profile that makes it look more like a modern lounge recliner than a bulky gym machine. The footprint is substantial at about 51 inches deep, 30 inches wide, and 42 inches tall. And the seat feels snug by design, with padding that holds you in place once you recline. In this video, I'm sharing what it's like to live with it day to day, what worked for me, where it fell short, and who I think will love it. From my experience, the first touch point that sets the tone is the auto body scan. In simple terms, the chair measures where your shoulders and back land, so the rollers know how far up your neck to travel and how deep they should press. That scan is quick, and it made every session feel dialed to my height without me fussing with settings. Right after that, the 50-inch SL track gets going. If you're new to massage chairs, SL track means the rollers follow a long path shaped like an S through your spine and then curve like an L down under the seat to your glutes. That long path is what allowed me to get continuous pressure from the neck to the base of the hips. In my opinion, that coverage is the core reason this chair feels therapeutic rather than just relaxing. Key features that stood out to me are the lumbar heat, the 7 massage techniques, the 3-stage foot massage, and the AI voice control. Heat is centered on the lower back, and it's the warm, steady kind, not the hot pad that spikes and fades. My lower back loosens up faster with heat on, and I ended up leaving it on for most sessions. The chair cycles through shiatsu, kneading, tapping, percussion, scraping/tuina, air compression, and a Thai-style stretch that leans you back, lifts the legs, and uses airbags to grip and extend. Shiatsu here means small, circular kneading motions that aim at trigger points instead of just rolling. The stretch is gentle compared with spa stretching, but it still opens the hips and takes pressure off the lumbar area. The foot section is where I felt the biggest upgrade over basic models I've tried. There are rollers under the toes, balls of the feet and heels, and airbags squeeze the sides to press your soles into the rollers. I'll be honest, the rollers can be intense even on low. On days when I had been standing for hours, that intensity felt perfect. On days when I was already sensitive, I slid my feet forward a bit to ease it. If you love a strong foot massage, this setup delivers it. The Calfrest extension helps fit different heights, and while it isn't motorized for a long leg stretch, it did give me enough range to settle in comfortably. The zero-gravity recline lifts your legs so they sit roughly at heart level. That position shifts your weight into the backrest and lets the rollers press more deeply without you tensing. The KoziSense has multiple recline positions, and I found one that was great for watching TV with a light massage, and another that was more laid back for a nap-level session. It won't flip you into a fully weightless position like some super premium chairs try to do, but the relief on my back was still noticeable. On the convenience side, I like how this chair thinks about real life. There's a built-in phone holder, a patented phone controller system so you can tweak volume or scroll without juggling your device, and a set of 3D Bluetooth speakers that sound much fuller than the tinny drivers I've heard in other recliners. I paired my phone once and didn't have to mess with it again. There's also a simple control knob on the arm, a USB port for a quick charge, and a button to enable or disable the AI voice control. Voice control is handy when your hands are pinned by airbags. Saying a short command to change intensity or switch modes actually worked for me. If voice assistants aren't your thing, flipping the AI off with the button kept it quiet. Now for the part most people ask me about, customization. Marketing often promises unlimited personalization. From my experience, the KoziSense gives you a set of strong preset programs with room for real-time tweaks like intensity, speed, and zone focus. What it doesn't do is let you build a completely custom routine and save it. When a session ends, it goes back to defaults. For me, that means I pick my favorite program and then adjust on the fly. It's quick enough that I didn't mind, but if you're the type who wants a named profile that loads your exact combination every time, this model won't store it. The spec sheet even flags is customizable, no, which aligns with my use. Massage consistency varies by body area, which is common on chairs. My legs, calves, and lower back felt powerful and thorough. My shoulders were okay, but not as targeted as I get from a human therapist or some higher-end chairs with extra shoulder nodes. The arm massager squeezed and warmed, but I wished it had a bit more bite. For neck tension, the shiatsu rollers helped if I raised or lowered my head slightly to meet the nodes, but I couldn't get the pinpoint pressure I can get from a person. Still, for daily maintenance and after-work decompression, it did the job and left me looser. Let me talk about size, because it matters. This thing is big and heavy, at about 170 pounds. It arrives as an all-in-one unit, which I appreciated because there's no complicated assembly. Getting it through doors or around tight corners took planning. Built-in wheels help nudge it once it's on smooth flooring, but they're small, so you're not pivoting this through carpet easily. I treated placement as a long-term decision. If you rent or move often, measure your path and think about where it will live. I suggest leaving a little space around it for recline and airflow and using the included floor mat to protect the surface. Material quality feels solid out of the box. The faux leather is soft, easy to wipe clean, and doesn't trap heat. After extended daily use, I haven't noticed peeling or sagging. That said, faux leather can age differently depending on humidity and usage patterns. I've seen similar materials hold up for years in dry, cool rooms and degrade faster in hot, humid spots. I plan to use the dust cover when I'm away and keep it out of direct sun to help longevity. Noise is low. I could watch a show with the speakers off and not crank the TV. Airbags hiss softly, motors hum, but nothing screeches. Heat is restrained and never burned me, even during longer sessions. Safety-wise, the chair stops and resumes smoothly when changing positions, so I never felt jolted. Support and warranty matter with gear this size. KoziSense lists local customer support for the US, a 1-year in-home service warranty, and 3 years for replacement components. I contacted support with a small question about voice control and got a quick, helpful response. Knowing I could get parts and service without shipping the chair away gave me peace of mind. There's also a standard return window from the seller, which is useful if you realize the fit isn't right for your space. It's perfect for someone who wants a true full-body routine at home with strong lower back and footwork, simple daily controls, and extras like speakers and phone integration. If you want deeper relaxation after long shifts, you'll like how the SL track and heat combine. If you're a homeowner with a dedicated corner in a living room, office, or bedroom, this can become a nightly ritual rather than a novelty. I'd recommend this for people who value effective therapy over endless settings. If you're okay choosing a preset and tweaking it each time, the experience is consistent and satisfying. If you need app-based profiles, multi-user memory, or a motorized leg stretch, you might feel like something's missing. If you're sensitive to foot pressure, plan to start at the lowest level and adjust your foot position because those rollers mean business. If you're shorter or taller than average, the Calfrest extension helps, but make sure your neck lines up well with the rollers during the body scan so you get the most from the SL track. A quick reality check on space and commitment. This is a major piece of furniture. Moving it is doable but not fun, so think of it as a long-term placement. It's an investment in comfort and recovery, and like most large massage chairs, resale won't match what you put in. I see it as a buy-to-keep purchase. The upside is that you get spa-style relief every day without leaving home. And for me, that consistency is where the value shows up. From my experience, the best routine was a 20-minute shiatsu program with heat on, zero gravity reclined, medium back intensity, and low foot intensity. That mix kept me alert enough to watch a show, but relaxed enough that I slept better afterward. On sore days, I switched to the stretch program, let the airbags hold my calves, and focused the rollers on the lumbar area. The chair remembered none of that between sessions, but dialing it in again took under a minute. Key features that matter most to me are the SL track coverage, lumbar heat, the strong 3-stage foot rollers, the quick body scan, and the convenience layer of speakers, phone holder, and voice control toggle. The weak spots are the lack of savable custom routines, a shoulder massage that's more general than targeted, intense foot pressure for sensitive users, and the commitment required by its size and weight. In conclusion, the KoziSense Massage Chair feels like a thoughtful balance of therapeutic strength and everyday usability. It doesn't pretend to replace a skilled therapist for pinpoint neck and shoulder work, and it doesn't try to be a smart home hub with complicated profiles. Instead, it focuses on delivering a reliable, full-body massage with heat, an easy setup, and real comforts that make me want to use it daily. If that's what you're after, I think you'll be happy. If you want fully customizable routines and a lighter footprint, keep shopping and compare carefully. If this video helped, please subscribe to the channel and drop your questions or experiences in the comments. Thank you for watching.